Okay, so today we're going to go over how you translate and solve an inequality. And honestly, this is not an easy thing to do. So I am going to set them up and then I'm going to just ask that you solve them. Because you kind of have to be a detective to do this. Let's take a look first at this problem. It says 9 less than 9 times a number is at least 36. So that means whatever it is, at least, so the smallest number is 36, and then everything else bigger than that. That's what at least means. So we started with that. Let's get that because that's a given. Now this statement right here, 9 less than 9 times a number. Well, let's think about that. We'll call a number x, all right? 9 times a number. Well, that would be 9x. 9 times some number is 9x. And we want 9 less than that. A common error that people make is that they'll put 9 minus 9x. But that's not what they're saying. They're saying 9 less than 9 times a number, so we have to write it like this, is at least 36. So that's the inequality. You're going to solve it here. Let's take a look at the next one. It says, the sum of 4 and a number. Well, sum, we know that's adding, right? So the sum of 4 and a number. So the sum of 4 plus some number divided by 2. Now think about that. We're not just dividing the x and we're not just dividing a 4, but we're dividing the whole thing. So 4 plus x divided by 2 is less than -6. There's the inequality. You're going to solve it. And I'm going to tell you the first thing you want to do here is multiply both sides by 2. Usually we undo adding or subtracting first, but in this case, you're going to start by multiplying both sides by 2. Let's take a look at this one. This says that -5 plus triple, well, we know triple means 3 times, right? So 3 times something. 3 times a number, we don't know what that is, so we call it x. So we have -5 plus 3 times some number is no more than. So no more than means it's got to be less than or equal to 16. So these are not easy to set up. That's why I'm doing it for you. -5 plus 3 times some number, it can be no more than, so that means less than or greater than 16. Let's do another one. The difference of 8 and 6 times a number is a minimum of. So that means the smallest number it can be is 68, right? Or it has to be that this number is the smallest number can be 68, so everything else has to be larger. That's why these are tricky to set up. So it says the difference, I know that means subtraction. The difference of 8 and 6 times a number, the difference of 8, so the difference of 8 and 6 times some number has to be a minimum or greater than equal to 68. So, like I said, those are hard to set up. So that's why I've set them up for you. Your job now is to solve 1 through 4, and then you will put those 4 answers into the quiz that I'll be submitting. And make sure if you can't print this, that you get a piece of paper or pencil and you write these down. Let me, just to make it clear one more time, you're going to be solving these inequalities. I set them up for you. And one more thing. Remember, first step here, multiply both sides by 2. All right, have a great day, and I will talk to you again on Thursday.